homemade bread again, and it's very simple to make in case you didn't know. So here I am to show you how easy it is to make homemade bread, white bread. That's my favorite kind, and I always have variety of recipes for white bread. This is, by the way, my recipe, so I would really appreciate if you guys try it and let me know how it worked. So I have water, milk, melted butter, of course semolina, like it's a requirement. I wanted to say of course yeast and grabbed semolina. Okay, yeast, tablespoon of honey, and I was gonna put the salt before honey so I can reuse the spoon, but it's too late. So a tablespoon of salt. This is for, let's say, dry ingredients. Quick mix. This is another, of course, it's flour. And by recipe it's 3.5 to 4 cups of flour, but I'm going to add only 3. Mix a little and just go from there. I may not add all 4 cups. So, and I'm going to return this to my mixer to continue kneading. And I normally prefer doing this by hand. I just want to show you how easy, in case anybody thinks kneading the dough is a hassle. It's not. It's actually very relaxing. And from here I'm gonna place this in its place. And it will need probably 3 to 4 minutes. I end up adding only 3.5 cups, and I still have half a cup left. So I'll continue kneading this until it forms into not very sticky and soft dough. Just flour the surface, wrap the dough, and knead another 2 to 3 minutes. See, I didn't even use the half of this flour, but in case, because it may be different in... Anyways, don't use the whole 4 cups of flour. This is ready to go into greased bowl. Cover with plastic and the warmest place in your house. This is how you want your dough to look. Doubled in size, even more than this, looks like tripled in size. And it goes to your work surface. It's been probably 1.5 hours. It wasn't that warm in my kitchen. Lightly flour the working surface. Wrap the dough, remove the air from this puffy dough. Divide in 2. I'm going to shape them as baguette. Just lightly spread out like this and start folding, rolling, folding, and just kind of pinch the edges, and always avoid using too much flour, and kind of roll it out into long, and depending on your baking sheet, by the way, if you have, I think this is 9 by 13. I'll have to measure it later. Either way, I will put detailed description after the video. Oops. Okay, well, you need to generously cover the baking pan with either cornmeal, either semolina, doesn't matter, or even flour. Here goes. The first one, and then the second one, the same thing. I'm done shaping my baguettes and lightly or heavily drizzle with some flour and let it rest, cover with plastic and let these rest another 25-30 minutes until they kind of really puffy and almost again doubled in size. My chubby baguettes are ready. They don't look like real baguettes, they are kind of very well nourished baguettes. So before you place them in the oven, which is already preheated to 480 degrees, you're going to make a few slashes. I'm using something that I got as a gift from Home Depot, these very sharp razors. So you can use regular knives or razor. 3 diagonal slashes, and this one I'll just do like in the center. This is very important right away. You will need water spray. At the same time, when you place this in the oven, you're gonna spray the oven quickly and close the door immediately. That way you will have steam and it will help to create better crust. This will bake 15 to 18 minutes. I ended up baking this 22 minutes. Just watch it. As long as you see they are nice and golden brown color, they're ready to take out, and make sure to let it sit at least 15 minutes before you start slicing. Okay, I'll cut one more slice. Just to show you the texture and how well it's baked, and of course the taste is the best. So I hope you guys try this. I hope you don't be scared of trying baking breads. I know many that avoid baking breads thinking it's something very hard. It's not, and it's very delicious. Once you try it, you may never buy bread from stores. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe.